Hi guys, it's Bob Mosley from First Church Ministries. Coming again just to say a couple of quick things. Just want you to know this is short and this is the way we hope it'll be from now on, just to give you things that are on my mind and things that I think would be valuable to you and to me. So it's not a sermon, it's not a message, just some thoughts out of my heart just to share with you. Today I want to look at Proverbs chapter 6. In Proverbs 6:16 he says there's 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. And I always think about this, that if God tells us what he loves and he tells us what he hates, these are the things we should really pay attention to, because this is obviously important to him that he says that. And I thought about this. What would you think would be the 7 top things that God would hate? Well, he tells us what they are, and let's look at them. He says first, he says, this is detestable to me. Haughty eyes. That is, people who think they're better than others, who are filled with pride, who look down on other people. Now that's interesting to me. That's a sin oftentimes for us that we don't think is such a bad thing. But God says that's in my top 7. Second one is a lying tongue. Now that makes sense. People who tell lies devastate those that are around them. And God says, I hate that. The third one is hands that shed innocent blood. Now murder is probably one we would have all put on our list of top sins. And it is there. So you're right about that. The fourth one is a heart that devises wicked schemes. Now this one's a little different, because this is this idea that inside you are thinking of evil things that you would like to see done to other people. You don't necessarily even do it or cause it to happen, but you dwell on it. You think about it. And God says, I hate that, because that's a poison that starts in your soul. The fifth one is feet that are quick to rush into evil. That is, people who love to see evil things, don't necessarily do it, but they love it. And they like watching it, they like seeing it, they get a satisfaction out of other people maybe struggling or suffering because they feel like those people have something over them. And God says, I hate that. The sixth one is a false witness who pours out lies. Now, he talks about a lying tongue. Now he's taking it a step further. It's interesting. Lying tongue, a sin of the mouth, is now taking a step further to a false witness who pours out lies. And that is a person who says false things about other people, spreads rumors about other people that are false, and tears them down. And the seventh one, which is kind of the pinnacle, it kind of builds to the top in a sense. And the seventh one is interesting because it just takes off of the sixth one. It says a person who stirs up conflict in the community, among the people of God. He says a person who causes divisions within my people is a person that's something I hate. And so now as we look at this, as we think about haughty eyes, a prideful person, a lying tongue, a person who has trouble telling the truth, God says, I hate that. Hands that shed innocent blood, that's an obvious one. Murder. A heart, though, now we get to the heart that devises wicked schemes. Feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. God says, these are the things I hate. So it would behoove us to stop and think, am I participating in any of those things? I hope you'll think about that. And then as God reveals this and you walk in his light, you make changes about how you behave around other people. So it's not a sermon, it's not a message, it's just a thought. Thank you.